I'm going to tell you now 5 things you should know about your personal injury deposition. Now, how we do this in my office, number 1, is we prepare. Now, I know the deposition process can be a scary situation. You're going to be there with the other attorney, and oh my God, what do I say? And I better not make a mistake. The first way to deal with this being scared is to prepare. So when you come into my office, we meet a week or 10 days before, and we begin preparing. And that means we go over all of the documents that were involved, the photographs, we go over the statements, we go over the traffic collision report, we go over the report if there was a slip and fall that was made at the supermarket. And by preparing, what we can do is that helps build confidence. And once you have that confidence, then you won't be as frightened. That's number 1. Number 2, you have to understand that a deposition is very important, critical in a case, because the testimony you give in a deposition can be used in a court of law. You're sworn under oath to give testimony. So it's very important that you do give truthful testimony. And I have examples of this. Sometimes people, like they have they have an accident they had before and they were injured. And they don't say that during the deposition. The other attorney asked, "Were you ever injured in your neck before?" And they say no. Well, what happened was, in fact, they were injured, and the other attorney even knows that. They don't say anything, and they're going to use that at time of trial, and that can be devastating. But what we do is, we go ahead and I ask you, and we research about all the accidents you've had before, all the injuries, and you will bring that out at the deposition. If you make a mistake at the deposition, go ahead and you can correct the mistake. That's point 2, knowing that that the testimony is just like a court of law. Number 3, don't answer a question you don't understand. Now, many times, the other attorney who's asking the questions will ask you questions you don't understand. What you say is, "I don't understand the question." It's okay. Most probably the attorney doesn't even understand the question the attorney asked. The attorney will rephrase the question. And if you don't remember, say, "I don't remember." The 4th point is, do not guess. If you don't know an answer, don't guess, because that guess could get into trouble. For instance, how fast was the other party going when they rear-ended you? You may not have seen them when they rear-ended you. How do you even know what speed they were going? So don't guess, because that could lead you into problems. Point 4. Point 5, only answer the question that's asked. This is not a time to tell your story. This deposition is for use by the defense. It's not for your benefit. Just answer truthfully and give short answers. Don't defend yourself. Many people think, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to say something that's going to help me. Don't do it. When you do that, you open up whole areas that the defense was not ready to ask questions about because they didn't even know this information. But now you've opened the door for them. Don't do it. We want to keep the deposition as short as possible and truthful. Those are the 5 points you should know about your deposition. Just keep those points in mind and you'll do okay.